Hello, and welcome back to another episode of One Idiot, One Console, because the other one's at work. Obviously today we're back for some more Timberborn. Alright, so, looking at things, because I need to remember where I am. Okay, so definitely trying very hard to get back to where I was before, but doing alright. Still just waiting on the last couple of houses to fill up. Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing this. That's good. We're getting there pretty quickly. None of this is specifically up or downgraded. Fix that up a little bit here. Yeah, I think zip lines is probably going to be the next major goal here. So once I get up there, take them down this way. And then I'll go ahead and set somebody up to collect the wood from up here. That works. Select all of the trees for cutting. Ta-da. And then I don't have anybody that doesn't have a job right now, so there's no point in that. Alright. Working it out. Is there anywhere I can easily put, like, a bigger house? Yeah, because I could have industrial stuff up here, so that would work. Yeah, I'll still need more science before I do anything, so waiting on science. So it looks like we're pretty deep in the waiting game right now, but this is good. This will cut, like, I think this will cut, like, half a day off of the time, which we're gonna find out, so hell yeah. There we go. I've got no empty jobs. Perfect. Hopefully they'll grab from here on their way up over there. I guess I'll, kind of set up ahead of time, so... Let's get that going, so that'll be over here, which works out fine. Will it really? Yep. Interesting. Yeah, so that's not going to do anything when it hits over there, which is fine. I guess I could delete this path right here, huh? But this is going to collect an overflow here. Yep. I have to keep, like, double-checking that I'm right. No, I've never really looked. Would this go over... Oop, not that. Oh. I had that on. I was just... Yes. Yes, it would. Okay. So we're day 2 of this existing now. Oh yeah, this is going to be very helpful. That filled up faster than I was hoping. Alright, I want to have him mostly doing that right now, even if it slows other things. Alright, I am definitely gonna need some more housing, though. I'm thinking I could just put one right there. Kind of just putting stuff wherever it fits for right now. Does that prevent that from... Yes, it does, but that's fine. I don't really care. Alright, so eventually I'll need to figure out where I want to put some kind of reservoir. Which is going to be very expensive, but I do want to start planning ahead for it. Should probably do something that can fill up on its own. So what if I took... not dams. What if I took this, brought it to here... Okay, let's get this up to the level it would need to be at. I think it is at the level it needs to be at. Okay, so... normally I would do something more complicated than this and, like, expensive and intrigue and everything, but I'm trying to do things as cheaply as I can this game. So it would need to be 1, 2, so one more. Oh shit, I need sluices. Okay, so I can't put that there yet. That's fine. Well, if I put this... Okay, hang on. So, it'll fill up to that level. I think I can put this one higher. I'm gonna put this one higher, because purely because I think I can. And it would be nice if I could. Alright. One more level here. Alright. Sorry, I know I keep saying alright. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So then I'll need to be able to unlock sluices, which means I'm gonna need more beavers, which I don't currently have, so that's fine for now. Let's see how close we are to this. Oh, we're getting really close here. At least close to getting it up to a level. Once they finish that one, it should start to... I don't know. Need one more. Oh, need several more. Oop. I think I could have done this in a way that would have been less expensive, but whatever. Alright, yeah, so my next goal is definitely to get the science up and running. Alright, this is gonna be where it gets interesting. So once it's a bad tide, I need to make sure that I pause stuff over here, which is fine. I'll go ahead and pause the game when the bad tide starts. I just need to remember to actually do that. Really low on food right now, but I should have more food in a second here. Definitely one of the next things that I need to do is invent some more storage, which I'm going to go ahead and up the priority of while we have the wood to do it. I forgot to do the carrots. My bad. Alright, there we go. Man, it's so much more stressful to play on a map where it's not going well consistently, because now I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die all the time. Do I have enough for that yet? No. Once I have enough for that, then I can unlock this little area over here. Not that I'm sure I really need it. How many I have in here right now? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, over here too. My bad. That one, that should be good for now. Let's see how close we're getting to this. This also sucks because this is going to make the bad tide get here faster, which I'm kind of thinking maybe I have an alternate route set up, so like, okay, it hits here. Actually, I could start mapping for that right now, but where would it go once it hits? So it'll come around this way. I need somewhere to dump it, which I guess could be that way. Is that going to come back to bite me? No. Oh, hey! One of these! Yeah, so I don't want it to hit the area where I actually put water, so the closest I could take it is here. I think it would be better to just put it here. So let's go ahead and set up for that while I'm thinking about it. Which I want to be completely sure that it's not going to get over this wall. So I'm thinking of putting an extra layer like that. That works. Okay, so then what I need is an area where I can put sluices to prevent it from getting too far. Alright, so first thing I need to do here is pause all of this. Because I do not want anybody running up here for any reason. Okay, that guy turned around, should be fine theoretically. Where are you going? I don't see anything that's not paused. Okay, I have to find out where he's going by losing a beaver, which fucking sucks. What the hell did you just put that on? Okay, there we go. Okay, that's... Okay, nobody should go past this point. God, that panicked me for a second. Alright. Let them keep pumping water for a little bit until it hits the point. Alright, I figure I could have the first jump. Oh no, because that's going to overflow it that way. Which means I need to do it earlier. So here would do. And leave an opening for sluices. How much food have I got coming? let's up the amount that you've got. Okay, nobody should be getting into the water at all, which is good. Let's go ahead and start our dry season stuff. I've got a 10-day drought. We will find out if we can survive that. Alright, so real quick while I'm thinking about it. So once it falls down here, I think I could do it right there, but I want to make sure that it's not going to go stupid. Actually, it might be easiest if I did it there, because then I would still need less blocks. Okay, yeah, so we'll do it this way. Okay, and that should be good, theoretically. And then once that hits that, that'll come down here and hit that. Perfect. Okay, so I've got that fine. Now I can work on these guys. Okay, so that's still got a day left on it. I would like to get somebody pulling as many berries as we can, because we're about to have a lot of dead stuff. How long do these take? 14 days. Okay, we can stop that, which opens us up for that. So, in order to get sluices, I'm gonna need 250 for that, 300 for the smelter, and then for the actual sluice, I need 400. So, 200, 300, 400, 900. That's gonna be annoying. You know what, if I could, I'd like to have you focus on cutting that path through. Then I'm not worried about these anymore. Let's go ahead and get him a little thing for wood, not out of water, not out of food. Got 14 beavers. Dies in 6 days, so hopefully in 6 days we'll be able to pick all of these berries, because I need this to last as long as I possibly can have it last. I'm gonna set him up. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna set this dude up to replant. Is he already set to do that? I think he is. Okay, that's good. Yeah, no, I already set that up. Perfect. So that means we will have a constant or near constant food supply. Everything in here should be set to cut. Yep, cool. $250. I've got 2 available beds. Alright. That can lower by 1 again. Is there anywhere I specifically would want to put this guy? We'll put you in there for now. I think I am gonna build a second science hut just so I can get science a little bit faster. Nope, it would be under science, duh. That's cool, that can go there. I'm gonna unmark the areas that don't need to be marked anymore because it bugs me. And also because I'm kind of waiting on everything else before I can do much. Oh, perfect. Alright, once I have 250 science, I can get the other thing up and running. Alright, which I don't think I can support a colony bigger than this yet. Especially if we're not going to be able to farm year-round. I need to be able to get, like, 2 crops of carrots consistently before anything happens. Can't expand until I have a lot more food. How much does a water dump cost? A fluid dump, I guess. 250. I could potentially use that to keep some crops going, at least in this backfield here. Oh, no, I don't have a crevice to dump it into, so all I'd be doing is flooding things. Yeah, okay, it's not gonna work that way. That's fine. Just need to be able to get the water up and running in the reservoir and everything. I think we are going to be okay, though, because we can get water as soon as we get fresh water down here, which should only take, like, a day. So as long as we don't run out of water, like, right now, we should be fine. Game G. Yeah, playing on this hard of a difficulty has a lot of, like, waiting to it, huh? Oh, that's all dead anyway. I guess I might as well send somebody over there. I'll wait until they're done with this. Alright, we're not quite out of food yet. Alright, and then the drought will be, or not the drought, the bad tide will be over tomorrow, so that should be fine. Alright. I'm gonna start working out how we're gonna get over to these things. Let me see what's currently building. Okay, so that's there, so I can go ahead and take them, theoretically, across here. And hopefully that will work, and then I'll need a different way over to here. I want to take them off of this because they won't be able to... Pause. Because I don't want them to be able to reach any of this stuff yet. So as much as this is not going to be the most convenient path down... I think it'll do for now. Okay, so they've gotten there. Let's have them come around this way. No, I don't think that's gonna work the way I want it to. That's fine. Reroute. Then I'll get something going with that in a minute here. Okay, so we are out of food and water. Ah, shit, all the berry bushes died. Well, hopefully the next thing that hits isn't a bad tide. Like, that's all we can really hope for at this point. Alright, that should be good enough to not contaminate them at this point, so I'll go ahead and let them, start working on this again. Whoops, hang on. Okay, what? I paused the path. That was what the problem was before. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, we've got mixed results as to water starting to come back. Alright, this is good. Let's go ahead and up that just for the planting. Because I would like to get all of this planted as quickly as beaverly possible. That's fine, you can go do something else. Oh hell, we've got extra beavers. That's new. Yeah, y'all go do that, I guess. Oh shit, yeah. I don't care where we pull from, just get somebody. Hopefully nobody's gonna straight up die. Got a little while, not sure on the hunger though. This is gonna cut it a little closer than I'd like to. We might have to just fluctuate in population though until I can sustain a bigger amount of beavers. I'm really hoping that this one will do it. Like, at least start it coming over. A little bit. Like, not in a way that's very useful, but the further we get up here, the more it's gonna help. I wish they'd just drink the water they're in. Okay, so I should definitely keep some reserves of, like, trees that take less time to grow until I've got this fully sorted. I'm keeping an eye on the upper left, just in case it starts saying people died of starvation. Just nothing I can really do, but... Ah, shit. There it goes. Okay. So, they are starting to die of hunger now. How close are we? This was the first patch planted. We've got like one more day on them. Shit, but they really are dying. And it's a bad tide. Okay, so I'm probably not going to be able to support as large of an amount of beavers as I want to in the meantime. The best I can do right now is hope that they don't completely starve. But if they do starve, there's nothing I'll be able to do about it. Oh, come on, don't let this be it. Come on, I got so close. Oh, shit. Well, if one of these dies, then that's the end. Well. How do you guys feel, then, about a, series where I just do, like, fun? I'm not gonna record another episode today because this one died. So how would you guys feel about the concept of a series where I just do stupid shit? You know, like, I play on an easy world, I, like, you know, maybe I play Helix, maybe I play a different thing, I just see how cool of a world I can build. Because I would personally very much like to just build a really sick-ass world and, have some fun with that rather than, like, not that I don't like the hard mode, I just want to take a little break from it, because I've just been, like, dead. You know, and at some point I'd like to get to where I'm, like, functioning correctly and things are working. You know, it'd be fun to just have fun, so, yeah, anyway. So if you guys would be at all interested in a game, like, in me doing a world, a series where I just play for fun, and it's not on a difficult world, and it's just, like, easy, like, I do actually mean easy difficulty, like, I literally just want to see how much I can expand the Beaver Empire, you know, like, can I take over a whole map and make it all beavers, and how automated can I get it with the beaver bots and everything, and, like, can I, you know, just how cool can I make this shit? Which I think it would also be a good idea to play on. I do have one world that has flexible start. We'll go check it. Let's see which one I have, because that would be the one that I'm the most likely to play on. Flexible start unlocked. Yeah. So, Craters, I have flexible start unlocked, which is probably because I think, yeah, that's the one that we were playing for the really long series. Where we were live streaming it for the longest time. So it would be, like, I could totally just play on this world and, like, see how cool I can make it. I'll do something different than what I did, or than what we did when we were playing. Like, I'm thinking, you know, what if I dam up this entire area and have, like, one big-ass crater full of water? What if I do it over here, you know? Just whatever the fuck. Like, try things out, learn how things work, apply them to a harder difficulty later. Yeah, so if you're into the idea of me playing, like, a super easy world, let me know if you have a preference on, like, oh, we should play the Beaver Roam, or, like, oh, we should play Diorama, or whatever on the easiest difficulty. Like, please let me know. I would love to do that. If people out there don't know what all the maps are, like, I can go through in a separate video, just a little short thing, and go, like, hey, this is what this one looks like, this one looks like, this one looks like, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so let me know what you guys would be into. Like, I know I don't have a whole lot of viewers, but there are definitely, like, I have returning viewers on most of the videos, so I know somebody out there is watching this stuff. If you have a preference, let me know. Like, genuinely, if you want to see something, I want to do it. But yeah, so, unfortunately, there goes the Grim Beepers. Sad, sad day. Well, as always, thank you for watching. I do genuinely appreciate your company. I hope you have a good day, night, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!